G'day guys, Ron here from Osborne Digital Marketing. Today I'm going to show you how to exchange website backlinks, and I'm going to show you how to do it the right way so you don't get penalized and you maximize the returns of those free and cheap and easy links. Let's jump into it. Now, for the uninitiated, what is a website backlink exchange? Well, that's essentially when you'd reach out to me and say, hey Ronnie, mate, I've got a website over here, bro. You've got a website. Why don't we give each other a link? Why don't we exchange? Well, that can be considered a good thing to do, but I personally think it's a little bit of a detrimental way of doing it. Now, I'm going to show you the best methods to actually do website backlink exchanges. Now, when it comes to exchanging backlinks, it's my personal opinion. It's my personal opinion not to do this. So I'll send my mate over here. As you can see, we've got the Osborne Digital Marketing site right here, and we've got my mate's site. He's over here, and he's gone, yep, here you go, mate. Here, have a link from my website. And he's gone, no worries, Ronnie. Here you go, mate. Here's a link. I strongly discourage this style right here. Strongly discourage it. Why is that? Because Google has stated that it will devalue these links. Now, will it actually devalue these links? To be completely honest, I don't try to do this. Why? Because I think if you start doing this, it's a little bit unnatural, isn't it? That's a pretty obvious footprint that something has gone on here. Something is negotiated here. Or are these assets even owned by the same owner? We don't want to give that up to Google. We want to keep it on the hush-hush. So how do I do backlink exchanges? How do I do this? And Owen, this video goes out to you, brother, because you gave me the inspiration for it. So what would Ronald do? So I've come over here. My mate's hit me up and he's gone, look, Ronnie, you've got a website. It's ranking well for social stuff. Mate, can you send me a link? And I'll go, no worries, mate. Here you go. Here's a link. But the different thing that I'll do here is I will then say to my mate and be like, mate, look, I've got a website that talks about surfing as an example. It talks about surfing. Now, you've got a website that talks about the ocean, talks about going on holidays at surf beaches, you know, best locations for surfing. I want a link from you. Now, he will have his site over here that talks about oceans as an example, and he will link across to this asset for me. This is the structure that I roll with. Why? Why do I do it this way? Because it's safer. Guys, I always harp on, honestly, keep it natural, keep it looking real. SEO is not as complex as it's made out to be. Keep it simplistic. If you start linking to and fro, it's going to be a massive footprint and the link's devalued. But if you start doing this, there's no actual association between any of these at all. Now, I don't suggest that he were to give a link down here and point into this. No. I always ask, and I get about like, I would say 15 emails a day asking for a link exchange. So when I get this type of stuff, if it's someone that's reputable, someone that I know and they reach out to me and ask for this, I'm open to this possibility. I'm not open to this though. This will never happen. It always needs to be like this. It's very important that that is the structure because I like keeping it separated. So what you can do is actually ask the person that's reaching out to you and say, all right, send me your inventory. Show me some websites that you've got. And you can say, look, I've got a website that's in the landscaping niche, in the roofing, plumbing, whatever it may be. You can say, I want a backlink to these, not from your asset that I'm sending a link to. That's the best approach when doing it. And the same goes when it comes if they have multiple websites. So if you're trying to exchange links between multiple websites, keep it, again, very simplistic. Do not start doing something funky where they're sending in a link, I'm sending in a link back to this, they're sending in a link to there, I'm sending in a link to here. See how it's starting to get insanely messy? And guess who's just found our footprint? Hey, Mr. Google. They've come along, they've followed the link from my site, they've gone to here, they've found this, they've found this, they've found that, you know, they've found this, and they've found that. Like, they've discovered it. So make sure it's just, you know, super flat. You're keeping everything unique. Now, you need to sit there and make a judgment call on where you think you will get the best results from a link exchange. Generally, this is the best structure. I don't encourage link exchanges. I'll send you a link, you send me a link from the same website. I don't encourage it. Just ask the vendor, whoever is asking you, what assets do you have? And the other thing is to be cautious with this. Be very, very cautious. Because if you put up something on your main asset, you're powerful, they're coming to you. They want your stuff, not the other way around. Always remember that. You're in the power seat. Remember that. You can sit there and say, you better not send any backlinks into this page. If I see any links, I'm going to rip down all of the links that I've built for you and you'll be out, buddy. Like, that's what happens. And that's the thing for me. So it's very important to also consider that when you are linking it into your money page. You might be sitting there thinking, yes, I'm getting a sweet deal. Old mate's going to give me a really good link for my other site, but your primary site might get hammered with spammier links to boost him up, because what does he care? This is his tier 1, okay, but he's going to just smash it with tier 2s. Who cares? Who cares for him? He'll power it up, but that could really, really hurt you. So it's very, very important to remember that when you're doing link exchanges. Cover yourself, cover your ass. Very important. Now, if you have liked this video, you want some guest posts, you want some backlinks, haro links, citations, press releases, go to the Osborne Digital Marketing Store that's linked down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you around, guys. Cheers.